Very good morning to everyone and warm welcome to everyone.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir.
Very good morning.
Good morning,
Hi.
sir.
Very good morning, Ankita, Pooja, Renika, Deepika, Anita, and Akshita as well. Brilliant.
Good morning, sir.
So, very good morning, Anita. And so hopefully, yes, if there are some missing, maybe they are. And I'm sure Rashmi would uh, be handling maybe taking care of just finding out. Okay, brilliant. So another great day. So another day, right? We are starting another day, and hopefully we will have a great session today as well, like we have every day. So brilliant. So what we did yesterday is that we completed a few things in terms of what are you going to do in terms of the English part. Did we do that, Pooja? Did we complete the task? What is that you will be able to do in terms of English? How you're going to learn and all? Some of you did. Everybody did it?
Yes, sir. Everybody does it.
Everybody did it. Okay, fabulous. So that is brilliant. So great. So let's get into what we could do today in terms like. So we also had some words as well. How many words were there, Pooja, yesterday?
3 words, sir.
3 words. Okay, fine. So what we could do is that we will complete a few things and then we will come back and do. And I also want you to get into kind of a doing free speeches as well, like you did for Women's Day. So that is something which we all can start as well, right? So let me tell you what. Good morning, Akshita. Very good morning. And Shweta has also joined in. Okay, brilliant. Okay, fine. So let's discuss about what is free speech. I'll probably use this. That is another important assignment or a task which we will be doing. So what we will do is that we will have topics, and so I will be giving this topic. And so what you can take your time. You will have a day. So think about the thought process, what you're going to do in terms like how you're going to speak, right? What are the points which you're going to do? Like Women's Day, you already done that, right? So that is something which is a kind of a practice, right? So these are the topics which we'll get into, right? So with the lesson plan, I think we are at the end of second week now, right? And we will also have other things where assignments and other things will also start, because I didn't want you to push into those things because we are just starting, right? So we will get into the assignment mode as well, right? So that will also happen. So now we will be doing, I'll give you some tips on free speech, right? So does anyone know what is free speech? Everybody have done, right? Everybody have done what is free speech. What is free speech, Renuka?
Normal communication, sir.
Okay. A topic is given and you communicate on that. Normal communication only. I agree with you. One topic is given to you, you talk on that topic. Like Women's Day topic, we talked about that. Okay. Absolutely. Brilliant. So when a topic is given to you, thank you very much, Renika. When a topic is given to you, understand the topic. And the first thing when it's given, think what are the points which you can add in, right? So what are the points which you can add in? And rather than going into the net, that is fine, that you can do it for final thing. Because see, we all have experience, right? You might be 20 or 30 or 35, doesn't matter. We have a lot of experience. We have lived up life for that many years. So we have our own experience on that particular subject. We may not. But check whether you have. So if you have some information, say suppose I'm giving a topic, common topic, like whether our country is a developed or a developing one. So rather than going into the net and checking everything, no. So first of all, you think what is that you will probably be thinking from your thing, right? What is your sense of that? What are the topics? What are the things which you can share about that, or what comes to your mind? So all these points has to be first put together, and if that is not enough, then you can go into the other mode. So that is something which we will be able to do. So I'll give you a topic. So what we will do is that we will get into the lesson plan now at this point of time. So, okay, I'll give you an interesting topic. So you all are working, right? So I'll give you a topic. So the topic is working women, right? Working women. So this is the topic which I'm going to give you, right? So working women. We have one full session on free speech where I will be giving you a lot of tips, right? So, so that we will, let's not do it now, but so I'm giving you kind of an topic now, which we will be doing it on a daily basis, right? So let's get into this task. So it is very simple, working women. Or if you want to add today's working women, so that will be even better. Today's So hopefully it has come out well. Today's working women. I think I missed an N. So please, sometimes I'm not able to see properly in the screen. Okay, fine. So today's working women. So that's the topic for on Monday. So you will have enough time to prepare because you all are working women. So add things from your life and how you feel. Someone as young as Ankita and Akshita. So what is it working at this young age? For someone who's Pooja, Renuka and Deepika and all, you have family, probably Shweta and Anita as well. You have family, you have to maintain that as well. And then, right, and devoting your time for this one as well. Right, so it's all your thing. If you want to add a little bit of comedy into that, humor into that, then your speech will become even better. So it should not be it's all serious kind of a thing, right? So those kind of a thing. Start well. Because there is something the way how you can start. You can make it very interesting so that everybody starts listening to you, right? So these are the things which you can do. So let's see how you can do. Then I'll be sharing a lot of tips with you. So that is a kind of a task which we will do, and brilliant. So fabulous. So let's get into today's lesson plan, and then what we will do is that we'll come back to the words, sentences which we made, right? And if I find some words which I can give you as well, I can share that words as well. Okay, brilliant. Let me start sharing the screen with you. Okay, so here we go. So this is the first particular slide. Okay, so what it talks about is that, right? Let me just quickly go to a couple of slides back, which we always do. So we talked about the fun and learning and the listening part, which we covered, right, yesterday. And so the casual listening, because focused listening is something which will be required for you when you're doing the listening activity, right? So now this is where we are. Okay, so how to improve our listening skills? So this is very, very important. So this is what will help you in terms of building this capability in this particular language, which we already discussed about, right? So we also did an exercise where you also mentioned how you are going to spend that time. What is that you're going to spend where you can devote this time into listening on a day-to-day basis, right? Or maybe with the English part, right? So that is something which you all did that, right? So if you see, the first thing is that you can listen to a lot of music if you're into music, right? So so there are a lot of English songs or movies which is all available for free, right? So only thing is that you might have to find a little bit of time. So once you find that particular time, what you can do is that, because you might have a similar taste, so you will definitely find that taste of music. So you can devote some time, because everybody, as we discussed, it's not like kind of an every day we are busy with our routine only, and then we go back to sleep, and again our routine and go back to sleep. It might happen for some time when the task is very tough and all. It has happened with everybody, and I'm sure with you as well. But the thing is that apart from that, when you get some time, when you are getting into some sort of what do you call recreational thing, or maybe some sort of what do you call something which relaxes you, right? People watch TV, people read something, or people do other activity, right? So you can devote that time to listening. So I'll probably I can show a lot of things, but the thing is the choice is yours. And so what you want to do, you can pick up. So initially, don't get perturbed like I'm not able to understand anything in there. No, that's fine, because this happened the same thing with me also a long time ago, right? So I even couldn't understand, right? So a single word as well. But over a period of time, you can understand, and the way they're using the word, and somewhere down the line, it is also very soothing also, because music is so good to your relaxation as well, your mind and everything, right? A lot of treatments, no? A patient's treatment, when they are in a serious condition, they recommend music, because once they start recommending some music, what happens is that they are recovering fast. So science has proved that. So this is one very, very interesting task. It's not like you have to sit with the book and do something. This is something, a kind of a fun kind of thing you can do, right? So what is the next one? So the next one is like YouTube. Of course, everybody know about this one. So YouTube. So let's check with participants. So do they check something, and if they do something on YouTube, what do they do, right? So let me ask one by one, right? Akshita, do you spend time on YouTube?
Yes, sir. Sometimes.
Sometimes. Okay, fine. And when you're doing that, when you're doing spending that time on YouTube, what do you do? What do you look for?
Sometimes we'll see comedy.
Okay. Okay. So this comedy, I'm sure this would be in Kannada. Is it in Kannada?
Yes, sir. Kannada or Tulu.
Okay. So now what you can probably do is that this, if you can get into English comedy, I'm not saying stop completely Kannada comedy. Certainly you keep doing that, because that is something you've been born up in that particular language, and you come up and you would definitely love to go through that, and because that is something primary entertainment for you. That's fine. But if you can devote that time, first of all, you need to get regular, where you are getting into some sort of listening activity. And then another very important thing is that if you can move that into English, little bit of English. If you put English comedy also, there are a lot of English comedy which comes, which could be from India, which could be from abroad as well. As I said, foreign accent, it might be a bit difficult for you to understand initially, right? But over a period of time, when you keep listening, you would be able to understand. And that's, believe me, that is one of the best learning which will happen. Because over a period of time, if you do that, then your accent will definitely, you will pick up words, that will help you to, what you call, because everything is going here like a kid. We talked about the baby example. Everything is going here and it comes out. Then somewhere down the line, you would be able to use that in your day-to-day thing. You will be, that confidence will come you, the way, the style they are talking. Because when you're talking, when you're seeing a kind of a motion picture, when they say motion picture, meaning like a movie or something. So in movie, no, there are a lot of clues which is already there. They will say, come on, please sit. So one is word and another is sign. They are saying, come on, please sit. So you can understand what's being said. Okay, where were you yesterday? Right. So those kind of a thing. I did miss you a lot. Why didn't you call me? So those kind of things, they are giving a lot of clues as well. So that is one best thing. And YouTube has got a lot of things in terms like movies, in terms like comedy, in terms of like education, in terms like language, in terms like so many things, right? It's kind of an ocean, which was not there probably a decade ago. A decade is 10 years. Right? Or so now the things are completely different. So if somebody wants to also have fun and learn, there is a lot of opportunity to do that on the YouTube, right? So this is a great thing. If you want to completely improve this particular language, spend some time on this particular important tool which is available, right? So I'll also down the line, I'll get back to you what are the things which you can probably watch, right? I can share. But I also want you to, I went to Akshita. Why? Because I wanted to take a sample. So some of you might be doing something else. So what you can do is that you can devote that time to a little bit of, say, suppose someone is watching probably what else, some information, right? Or maybe some other thing. So she talked about comedy. So some might like in a movie. So instead of watching that Kannada movie, what you can probably do is that start getting slowly into the English movie. So if you like Kannada comedy, then again, English comedy is also available. A lot of English comedy which is freely available. So you can get into that. So once you start watching, then what happens is that will help you, your language. So as we said, this is a great tool. So you have to use it on a regular basis, right? And if you do that, then you will see the benefit which will happen. Okay, so let's go to the next one. So next part is like, again, I just discussed about this particular thing, the movies. There are quite a lot of movies which is available, right, on YouTube. So if you want to watch anything on this particular thing, you would be able to watch on YouTube, right? So we will do some search as well here in one of the class when actually I'll be showing you what are the things, how you can watch, right? It will have some subtitles as well. So if you look at into the screen, it is kind of a television screen and there are some popcorn and there's a remote line, right? So all a relaxation kind of a thing, and you watch a movie, right? I'm sure you can watch on your mobile or you can watch on your television set as well, right? So that is something which you can probably do. If you have a smart TV, you can do, right? So now what will happen here is that here it's kind of a drama. It will be kind of an engaging one, right? And it's also entertainment. And it is also something, a lot of knowledge also you get, because from movies and other things, you get a lot of knowledge, right? Maybe that movie would have been shot in Australia. So you will learn about that particular place. You will learn about, maybe if it is in Sydney, then you can know about Sydney. So you will know a lot of actor and actresses, right? So you might start liking some actor or actresses, then you will be following them, right? So when you do that, then what you're doing is that you're also following the language as well. So only thing is that you need to get into that habit. That is very, very important, right? So all this time, Now, because this is a platform where you have come and we are doing an interactive session, and you're all, I can see you're very, very keen because your commitment, what I'm seeing on a day-to-day basis, is something you're all keen. So you are looking to improve on this particular skill. You are looking to improve this language. So I'm telling you, I'm sharing the information which can be done as in fun plus learning as well. So these are the important thing, right? So because our focus is more into listening and speaking, so this will definitely help you in terms of understanding the listening and also be able to speak as well. And moreover than that, this is also kind of an entertainment as well for you, right? So this is also kind of a relaxation for you. Maybe you had a busy day, and after that, this is something which you can do. So these are the best tools which is available. So believe me, if you want to learn this particular language, it's so easy. It's not like you have to, somebody have to guide you, like what we are doing now. This session is telling what are the things you can do, because you may not be been aware of all these techniques, all these tools, the bottlenecks, how you can build the foundation in terms of listening and speaking, and how you can use these tools, like the tools which you're talking about. So this is something being shared to you through this session, right? So, but now, if someone wants to just learn with this tool, they can definitely do that. So it's not required that you have to go somewhere. You have to go somewhere where you have to attend a lot of things and start learning. As far as listening and speaking is concerned, these tools which I shared in terms of the music, in terms of YouTube, in terms of watching movies and all, and there are other things which you can do on YouTube, right? So that is something which you can definitely do. Okay, so the next one is TED Talk. Does anybody know what is TED Talk? It's here. Okay. Okay, so TED Talk is something. Deepika, do you know what is TED Talk? There is another kind of a TED Talk. You know?
I don't know.
You don't know. You know?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay, fine. Right. So, okay, fine. Rashmi, just check with Anita. I think she is, what's the thing? She came in.
I am here, sir. I have network issue.
Okay, so sorry, because I'm sharing the screen. No, everything gets so small, so I couldn't see. Okay, fine. Great too.
I'm listening, sir.
Fantastic. Nice, great. I was slightly getting a thing. Okay, great, Anita. Thank you very much. Brilliant. So, does anybody know about TED Talk? See, TED Talk is another. I'll show you some videos on TED Talks as well. Now, the thing, this is a motivational thing. That is a brilliant thing which happens in terms of TED Talk, because TED Talk is something where a lot of motivational speaker, a lot of things who went through some difficulty in the right. It could be, unfortunately, we saw that lady's video, right? So that is what, like, she could hardly speak in this particular language in broken English, and after that, people used to make fun of her. Her classmates used to make fun. Teachers also didn't support. That's what she said. And after that, she made a kind of a change, right? So they come and talk. So this is there in Hindi as well. This is there in Indian. I think not in Hindi, I believe. I believe in English version is also there. Okay. So that also you can watch. There are a lot of personalities from our own surrounding. They come and talk here. So it's kind of a motivational speech they gave. So it could be some sort of difficulty which they went in life and they overcome that. It could be the language thing which I spoke about. It could be some intention. It could be some concern. It could be some social cause, or it could be also some related to our environment and those kind of a thing, right? So this is a brilliant kind of a platform. So this is also freely available on YouTube. As I said, I'll make a note for myself and we'll put something and we will share here, right? So the thing is that these are the things which will really help you. This will really motivate you, right? And also there is something which you will get downloaded in your system, because you all are ambitious. You all want to have a good career. and so this will definitely help you. And apart from that, our basic intention is also learning this particular language, right? So that will what best way when a person is there on the stage, right, and talking to audience, so that itself will give you kind of an confidence. And apart from that, they're sharing their thoughts, and you are also seeing how they are using the language, how they are articulating, what are the words they are using, how they are expressing themselves, right? So this is something which would help you in a great extent. So this is one brilliant thing. So I'll see whether I can share some of the videos, because we have a lot of time. We will be able to do that, right? So in the coming session, I mean, right? So this is something which we will do. So this is another platform. If you didn't know about this, that's fine. This is also available on YouTube, as I said, TED Talk, TED, TED Talk, right? So that also something you can do, right? So apart from this listening, you can also watch news channels. I'm not too sure how many of you watch news channels. There are some good news channels as well, English news channels. Does anybody watch a news channel here? Anyone? Okay, if you don't watch, because that's perfectly fine. Don't worry about that, because watching news channel is not more of a women thing as well, right? So they don't watch much. But if you get opportunity, watch some nice English news channel, which is very calm, not like all debate like we are to hit each other, right? Those kind of a news channels are also there. So let's not watch those kind of a thing. You're not learning anything. That will only make you unhappy to see all those things, right? Watch some good news channel. Watch some debate. You should definitely watch where there are 4 or 5 people sitting. For example, if it, for example, it's today's, they're talking about women empowerment, for example, then there will be 4 participants who will be there. There will be 1 anchor. So the anchor is a host who is going to host. So there are 4 participants. So they are going to say their views. So that will give you kind of information, what they are saying, how they are saying, how they are articulating, what are the choice of words they are using, right? And so how they are contradicting their point, others view. No, I don't agree with you, right? So how do they do that in a nice and polite way? That's why I'm saying watch nice channels, so that will because some channel can be very, very loud also, and right, not pretty good. So those kind of things also you can do, right? So these are some important tools which can be employed, right? And also another very important thing is that you can also use subtitles as well. You can also use subtitles as well. So subtitles is something which runs with the movie if you're finding it difficult initially. So subtitles will help you to understand. I'm talking for the movies, right? So which you can go through and understand, right? So these are the important tools. Fine. So I hope you will get into some sort of activity into this one. So we will see how you've been using this tool. Maybe around next week, mid of next week, we'll see. Right. So this is something which you can do on a daily basis. Okay. So what we do is that let's see if we can check your sentences now, which you have made. So. And then if we have time, we can take another slide. Okay, I'll stop. And so please start typing here, right? Please start typing your sentences here. So that will ensure it will be easier for me to go through and give you the feedback on that. Okay, fine. So while rest of them are typing, I'll go to one of the participant. Right, Akshita, you don't type, so I'll listen to your sentences now.
Okay.
So let the rest of them type their sentences. Okay, fine. Yes, Akshita, what's the first
word
and what's the
First
sentence?
word. Chore. I do my chore before I go to play.
What's the first word?
Chore.
Okay, yes.
I do my chore before I go to play.
Okay, brilliant. I do my chores before I go to play. Brilliant, simple one, good one, yes.
Next, deprive.
Yes, what's the next?
Deprived.
Okay.
The king was deprived by his power.
I couldn't understand the next word. I'm sorry. I'll just
Deprived.
deprive. Okay.
Next, intentional.
Yes.
Sometimes rich people intentionally hurt poor people for some reason.
Absolutely. Sometimes they hurt poor people intentionally. Yes, I completely agree with you. Very nice one. Very nicely made. Yes. What's the next one?
Only 3 verses.
Okay. Brilliant. Fabulous. Thanks, Akshita, and thank you very much. Thank you very much. Yes, good one. I think it was a little bit feeble in terms like your volume. So maybe I couldn't hear. That's the reason I couldn't hear you properly. Okay, thank you very much. So I'll get on to the next participant according to the series they have put. So I can see Pooja's sentences here already. Right. So Pooja, can you read your first one, please?
Yes, sir. Chores. I'm helping my mother-in-law in household chores.
Brilliant. Yes, this is a very, very, what do you call, this is something you're already doing. It's a real one. So I believe so that is something which you have done. Yes. Okay. What's the next one?
Next one. Our weekend chores are different compared to other days.
Absolutely. Fantastic. Good thought into that. I'm so happy this kind of sentence which you're making. Very, very good one. Very nice. Yes.
Deprived. In interview, Meghan Markle was said that she and her husband were deprived of royal protection.
Okay. So this is your own thing?
Yes, sir. But because I recently heard the news, before when we work in AOL process, we are reading the articles about that Meghan Markle, Prince Harry and all. So
Okay.
recently I heard that news.
Okay, fantastic. See, this is what we'll do, like Pooja is saying. When you read something, no, you get these kind of information. You get very interesting kind of information that will improve your knowledge, right? And so this is something, this will definitely happen. So it will be a complete, comprehensive, the word which we used. It will be a comprehensive kind of a thing. So I am not too sure whether she is able to find time to read these articles. But she has got this one. So this is a very nice one. Yes, very good one. Yes.
Next one. NGO is helping deprived children by providing a quality of learning opportunity.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Fabulous. Deprived to quality of
Learning opportunity.
brilliant. That's a good one. Fantastic. Yes.
Last one, intentional.
Yeah.
China army people intentionally crossing borders and troubling our soldiers.
Okay.
Next one, according to the highway patrol, our driver intentionally hit a pedestrian in NX66.
Okay, that's a good one. Okay, intentionally hurt, according to the. Okay, there is only one thing which I want to say about the China. I thought it's the same sentence, but it's like China army people. So you don't have to say China army people. You can say Chinese army. Okay, there is only one correction. You can say Chinese army. That's it. Chinese army itself meaning army force, right? Chinese army intentionally. So China can become Chinese intentionally. Chinese army are intentionally crossing our borders. That way it can are crossing our borders. So that's one thing which I can do. Brilliant. So nice, Pooja. I can see that you're making a couple of sentences. All are very, very relevant. and there are a lot of day-to-day sentences which you're making in terms from your family, in terms of your surrounding, in terms of GK and all. That's fabulous one. Fantastic. Great. Thank you very much. And I go to Deepika Shetty now. I see her sentence here. Deepika?
Listen.
Yes.
Cooking is a daily chore for me.
Okay. Cooking is a daily chore for you. Absolutely. Yes.
Intentional.
Mhm.
If I hurt your feelings, it was not intentional.
Okay. Okay. Fabulous. Very good one. Yes.
Last one I take in Google, sir.
Okay.
Deprived.
That's
As a group, today's old people are still relatively deprived.
as a group today, the old people are still
Relatively deprived.
deprived. Okay, fine. But you understand this word now, deprived?
Hi, sir.
Absolutely. So this is a simple word only. Every word is a simple word, right? If you know the meaning. If we don't know the meaning, then we don't understand. So this is deprived. So deprived is like when they don't have that opportunity. Like poor people are deprived or they are deprived. So this is a word. Simple. You can always put your thought and make a sentence. You've been very honest in saying that you've taken from Google. That's fine. Great. And so you know this word. That's it?
Okay. Sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Completed.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Brilliant, Deepika. Fabulous one. Yes. And so let's see who is there now. I have Ankita Shetty. Yes.
Chore.
Yeah.
Ravi will not finish his chore in a time.
Ravi will not finish his. Okay. Will not. Okay. So will never finish. How about never? Ravi will never finish his chores rather than in time, on time. Right. Ravi never finishes. Finishes it can become. Or Ravi will not finish his chore. Or okay, I'm not changing a sentence. Ravi will not finish his chores on time rather than in time. Okay. Okay. Ravi finishes his chores on time. So that's the only change you have to make. And what's the next one?
Deprived.
Yeah.
They deprived my liberty.
They deprived your liberty. Okay. They deprived your liberty. Okay. Yes.
Intentional. Her
Uh-huh.
voice was intentionally wanted to hurt me.
Her voice was her voice.
Her word
Her word was intentionally.
wanted to.
Okay. Her word was intentionally. Her word was intentionally wanted to hurt me. Her words were right. Her words, right? So words, no. Her words. Her voice was Her voice was intentionally. Okay. Let me see what I can do. Her voice was intentionally. Her voice sounded to intentionally hurt me. Her voice sounded 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 to intentionally hurt me. So I'm not changing your thought in the sentence, but I'm making a small kind of a change into that. Okay. Her voice sounded to intentionally hurt me. Very good. Fabulous, Akshita. Fantastic.
Ankita, sir.
Sorry, Ankita.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, I can see Renuka now. Renuka,
Chores, sir.
Yeah.
More and more. Sister and brothers share household chores.
okay. Chores, what you made? More and more.
Sister and brother
Okay.
share household chores.
Okay. More and more sister and brother share. Okay. So I think what you're saying is that nowadays, both sister and brothers share household chores. Is that what you're trying to say?
sir.
Okay. So what is that you're saying here? You are saying for chores, more and more sisters and brothers share household chores. So see, what you're trying to say is that आज की दुनिया में both भाई और बहन घर का काम दोनों करते हैं, करेक्ट? यही
Yes.
बोलना चाहते हो? क्या बोलना चाहते हो?
Yes, वो बोलना चाहती हूँ.
Absolutely. So now, in today's world, both sisters and brothers share household chores. Right? Nowadays, in some houses, both sister and brothers share household chores. Okay. See, there are two statements here. See, one is like universal statement, right? So I don't want to confuse, but I'm saying something. One is universal statement. Universal statement is like in today's world, both brothers and sister share household chores. That is a universal statement, meaning that's a statement for the universe. No, it doesn't happen that way because some family they don't share. So what you can do is that how you can make it generalized in some houses today. In some houses, both brothers and sisters share household chores. So that is like you're not making a universal statement. Universal statement is like in entire world everybody do. No, you're saying in some houses, right? So that is something which you can do. Okay, fantastic one, Renuka. What's the next one?
Deprived. He deprived my little sister of all her toys.
Oh, okay. He deprived my little sister of all her toys. Okay, very good one. Yes.
Next one, intentional. I had made an intentional mistake.
I had made an intentional mistake. Okay, I had made an intentional mistake. Okay, fine. I had made an intentional mistake. Okay, fine. So a brilliant one, Renuka. Fantastic. Okay.
Okay.
Great. So I go to now Shweta.
Yes, sir.
Yes, Shweta. How are you?
Fine, sir.
Okay, you enjoying the session and all?
Yes, sir.
Oh, very good, very good. I'm so happy you're getting connected. You are there, and I can see that you're focusing. So that is something kind of a change which has happened. So I'm so happy for you, right? So it's pretty nice to see. Okay, so let's look at your sentences today. What is that you made?
Sir, yesterday sentence are pending, so now I will told, sir.
But you have written something here. Oh, yesterday's sentence are pending. Oh, fabulous. So you say that, please. Thank you very much for reminding. Yes.
Comprehensive
Yeah.
English session is develop our comprehensive skills.
Fantastic. Comprehensive English skills. Can we say comprehensive English skills?
English session
Mm-hmm.
is develop our comprehensive skills.
Okay, fantastic. What's the next one?
Strategy.
Uh-huh.
Every company works on their own strategy.
Every company work on their own strategy. Yes. Okay, fine. What's the next one?
Bad incident is not repetitive in our life.
Bad incident
Is not repetitive in our life.
Okay, bad incidents is not repetitive in our life. So what are you trying to say? Bad instance shouldn't be repetitive in our life. What you're trying to say is that if something bad has happened in our life, it shouldn't happen again. Maybe you're trying to say, so bad incidents shouldn't be repetitive in our life, right? Bad incidents shouldn't be repetitive in our life. Okay, is that what you're trying to say?
Bad incidents
Mm-hmm.
should not repeat it in our life.
Okay, fine. And so this is done for yesterday, or you have?
Yes, sir. Then.
Okay, brilliant, Shweta. I think you are the only participant who couldn't complete the sentence yesterday. And I'm so happy you reminded us. So very nice, very nice. So this is the kind of a confidence I'm seeing from you. Shweta, so can you get into today's sentences as well? You have written it here, I believe. Yes?
Yes, sir.
Very good.
Chores.
Mm-hmm.
I am done with my daily chores.
Okay, fantastic. Very good.
Deprived.
Mm-hmm.
The children are being deprived of a good education.
Okay, very good. Yes.
Intentional.
Mm-hmm.
We should make friends with good intention.
Fantastic, fantastic. Shweta, this is all your sentences?
I will try, sir.
Okay, no, this is your sentence or you have tried to take it from the net and all? You understood the question?
I am trying myself, sir.
Okay, very good. Because few of the sentence from yesterday which you made, right, yesterday words, so that I could see that. That is an attempt from you. Brilliant, Shweta, fantastic, fabulous attempt. So great, thank you very much. So the only participant who's left now is like Anita.
Sir.
Yes, Anita.
Chores, sir.
Okay.
Watering plant is my daily chore.
Okay, very good.
Deprived, sir. This word I took it from Google, sir.
Okay.
Because I did not understand.
Okay.
The new environmental law will deprive from some fishermen of their livelihood.
Okay. Yes.
Then intention.
Mm-hmm.
Intention of people are good and some bad.
Okay. Intention of